Hi, I'm Taro Ariga. I'm the CEO of e-bogu.com. We get a lot of inquiries about how to make the Shinai or how to fix the Shinai. So today I'm making a quick video of how I make the Shinai. Everybody have their own way of doing making the Shinai, putting the Shinai together, but this is the way I do. So here are some tools that I will be using today. Um, like a box cutter, small wrench, scissors, and here are the items that I'm gonna be putting together. The Tsuka, this is the leather part that goes on the handle part. Okay, the Sakigawa, which is gonna go to the tip of the Shinai, and then the Tsuru, which puts the Sakigawa and the Tsuka together, and Sakigomu, which is gonna go on the tip of the Shinai, and Nakayui, this is gonna keep the Shinais together, and a little piece of leather to tie the knots. So I'm gonna first start with the Tsukagawa. Okay, Tsukagawa is usually made of cow leather. There are a few different types of Tsukagawa. This is one of the top quality that we sell. It's a double fold Tsukagawa. And Tsukagawa should be very tight on your Shinai, because if it's loose, then you're gonna lose the control of your Shinai. So usually it's very tight. So in our case, we make like hundreds of these Shinais every month. So we have a little machine here that's very helpful. We put the Shinai here, we put the Tsukagawa, and all we do is we close this and pull the leather down. I'm sure a lot of you wish you had this tool at home because it's very tight. But once you put it in, then the Shinai is ready to be assembled. Okay, so now the Tsuka is on the Shinai. So now I'm gonna assemble the Shinai with the Sakigawa. Here's the Tsuru and here's the Sakigawa. Sakigawa usually comes with two holes here. So what you do is put through the hole inside and bring it from the outside and put it inside again. So there's the loop. Okay, so you put a loop like this, and now what you do is watch carefully. Okay, you turn this way. Okay, turn way. Take this string, put it inside, bring it out, and it's done. Okay, this will never come off. Okay, so once this is done, take your Shinai. Usually the Shinai comes with these strings, so it holds the bamboos together. So what you do, you usually take off the tip one, okay, and put the Sakigomu. Okay, you put the Sakigomu. Sakigomu comes in the various sizes, so you have to match the one that's gonna be good for the size of the Shinai. So this is a good one. It's perfect size. So you put this in. Get the Sakigawa. Sakigawa should also be tight, because if it's loose, then after some use, the leather is gonna stretch and it's gonna be turning, and it's gonna be annoying to try to bring the Sakigawa back to straight position. So make sure you get a tight one and put all the way so it won't come off during practice. So now your Sakigawa is in place. Okay, so now the Sakigawa is in place. Next step will be to put the Nakayui. Nakayui is a piece of leather about this size, about 30 to 40 centimeters, and it's made of cow leather also. So it's important to stretch this before you place it, because it will eventually stretch and it will come loose. So the more you stretch at the beginning, less stretching will happen later when you practice. So once this is stretched, then there's a little hole here on the leather, so you're gonna place the tsuru in here. But before that, you wanna kind of get rid of this little hair. So use your scissors and take off the corners. There are two ways of tying the nakayui. I'm gonna teach you the basic one, the one that everybody does, and then later I'm gonna teach you how I do. Okay, so first you put the tsuru in here, okay, and keep it this way. It's still gonna be loose. So the next step, you take a little piece of leather like this, about 5 centimeters, 6 centimeters, with 2 holes on both sides. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna place the string this way. Okay, this piece of leather could be some leftover from the nakayui, because I'm sure the nakayui will be a little longer than enough. So you can just maybe cut a little bit and just use as this little piece. What this little piece is gonna do is it's gonna help making the loop between the Tsukagawa and the Tsuru. So once you pass through, watch carefully, okay? You make a loop and then pass it through. Make enough distance here, okay, about this much, okay? And then, since this loop is a little big when it comes out of the factory, so make sure you pull it a little bit on both sides. Okay, maybe you can pull a little more. So both sides are kind of even distance, and you take the string and then pass it through the strings here. So from here, you're gonna go back to the loop that you made with this little piece of leather, and then bring it over down here. Now you pull it enough so the tsuru is very tight. This way, it's gonna hold the Sakigawa and the Tsuka all together. Now what you do is you're gonna turn over here. Okay, maybe you can just use a little piece of anything to just hold the tsuru a little high. And just keep and when you think it's enough, then just pass through here. Okay, make sure you're passing here. Maybe you can do it one more time, just to be sure that it's not going to come off during practice. And just tuck it in on the inside. Now the tsuru is placed right here. Now, stop.